Thanks to Blazing Boost for sponsoring today's video. The reason why I vouch for Blazing and I am happy to have them as a sponsor is that I genuinely think they can help a lot of players in the community who just don't have time. Anything you guys are struggling with in Destiny, Blazing Boost will be able to provide it. Not only that, with the brand new DLC dropping Beyond Light, they've updated the services so they do have pretty much every single thing in the game if you guys are struggling to get it. Not only that, they do actually have brand new Deepstone Crypt raids sort of runs that you guys can buy, and not only that, I have managed to actually get a €10 discount, so there'll be a link in the description if you guys do want to sort of buy the Deepstone Crypt raid. Use that link and you'll get a special offer, and obviously it'll make it cheaper for you guys. But not only that, this company is really good. I've worked with them quite a lot recently, and to be honest, I've had multiple reviews, not off random people, but people that have bought from my sort of code. I believe in their service, they're really nice as I speak with the management often, and they have over 9,000 reviews on Trustpilot with 5 stars. To be honest guys, it's definitely a company you should check out, even if you're not interested, just to see if there's anything that may take your fancy, and obviously you guys need help with. You can't go wrong, trust me. If you ever experience any issues, their support will be there and they'll solve it for sure. But that's it. Hopefully guys check that link out. Remember there's a Deepstone Crypt raid down below, and not only that, make sure you check out other areas of the website and use the links down in the description. Hey guys, welcome back to a new video. Today I'm going to be showing you every single way in the game that I do know of on how to get materials. Now these are going to be pretty much all the materials you guys are going to need. Now this has been the most requested video pretty much since Beyond Light, so I thought I would get around to making it. But if you guys are new around here, make sure to subscribe, drop a like down below because we are really close to that 32k mark, and hopefully we can get that by the end of the month. So pretty much, as you can see, what I'm going to be talking about is every single material that you guys are going to need sort of to level up and upgrade your armor. Now most of you guys have asked me sort of how to get Ascendant Shards, which is obviously up to upgrade your exotics, that sort of thing, and masterwork your gear. But I'm going to give you a rundown of every single material, starting off with sort of enhancement cores, prisms, and then we'll work his way up to the shards. Now this video is going to be for new players and also people that have played Destiny 2 for a while now, because there are a lot of new ways that you guys may not even know about to get obviously these sort of materials. So remember to leave a like if you guys haven't. So let's head on over to the tower, and I'm going to show you all the ways sort of how you can farm up. So if you head on over to the gunsmith, which is the usual way that pretty much everybody sort of goes for, and if we load up here, as you guys can see, the gunsmith is selling enhancement prisms and ascendant shards. Now these change pretty much daily, I do believe, 6 PM UK time for different materials. So as you can see, one is for Glacial Star War and then one is for Simulation Seed. So whatever you've got most on, you can obviously buy them up. And then obviously if you want an ascendant shard, it is 10 enhancement prisms and 100 sort of materials. Now it is going to cost a lot of glimmer doing it this way, so I'm going to show you a few other methods as well. But if you've got a lot of materials, then this is definitely a quick sort of way to do this. Now if you're wanting to farm enhancement cores really quickly, a lot of people will have these and a lot of people don't use them, and that is fine. It's matter weaves. Basically defeating bosses have a chance of dropping an enhancement core, and this is super easy to farm. You can just go to a lost sector, sort of pop these over and over again, rinse and repeat, or even load up the Leviathan at the start and just farm all the way through these. As you can tell, I've got 330 and 37. To be honest, I've not got that many because I've been upgrading some new gear, but that's an easy way to sort of do it as well. Now I'm going to show you a method that a lot of people don't know about yet, and that is if you go over to the mods. Now at the minute there are a few mods in the game that will give you sort of enhancement cores, and it's this right here. As you can see, these core harvest, sort of Vanguard, Gambit, Crucible. As you see, it says defeating bosses in Vanguard playlist strikes or nightfalls has a chance to award an enhancement prism. Make sure you've got these on if you guys can get them on, because they do help, and to be honest, you'll get so much more As you can see, Gambit, and then you've got enhancement cores and enhancement prisms. I'd always recommend running the prisms, even though it does have a higher sort of drop rate, a lower one. It is a lot better to run because obviously 10 enhancement cores equals 1 prism. So if you get that 1, it's worth 10 of them. So that's what you want to be running in pretty much all scenarios. Now, there are Crucible ones as well if you guys are PvP, but I know this is new and a lot of people don't actually know about this. So make sure you're putting this on and trying this out, because trust me, you'll get a lot more if you do it this way. Now I'm going to jump over to the Tangled Show and show you another way to sort of get these materials really quickly. Right, so once you have loaded in, what you're going to want to do is follow exactly where I go. Now, we are going to be going to Spider. If you guys don't know who Spider is, if you are new, because I know a lot of the people that have been subscribing recently are new, just follow exactly where I go. Now, I'm going to try and make this video as short and as informative as possible, because that's sort of how you guys like it best. So I'm going to do that. Now, this is new also for people that haven't checked Spider this sort of season. But he has actually stopped selling some things and he swapped it. So now you can actually purchase enhancement prisms for 400. Now there is a cap on this for free weekly. So you'll only be able to get 3 prisms per week. But if you've got a lot of legendary shards, then I'd recommend doing this. If you haven't, then you can buy enhancement cores. It's 30 for 1. So pretty much technically it is cheaper to do it that way. And obviously transfer it from the gunsmith, but it will cost you obviously materials, planetary materials and glimmer. So if you're running out of materials for gunsmith, then you can simply come to Spider and sort of buy all your materials here. So like what I usually do is I just stock up on some of these materials so that I can use them in the gunsmith, because trust me, it does come in handy. Obviously going to the gunsmith, and it probably is the best way. Now the next few methods I'm going to show you are for the higher tier players, so your 10, so your 1260s, that sort of thing, your higher lighted players. But if you're a lower player, then them methods will work, and even if you're high, then methods will still work. But if you go over to destinations and you head on over to Vanguard, pretty much the Nightfalls will drop a lot of gear. So as you guys can see, from the 12, even the adept version, you're still going to be getting enhancement cores, but they are uncommon. Hero, you're going to be getting enhancement cores which are common, so you'll be getting them quite often after completing a Nightfall. Then enhancement prisms, which is rare from the 1220. Legend is pretty easy to do, guys, I'm not going to lie, and you will be getting uncommon enhancement prisms, so the chance is still pretty good to sort of get them. So I'd recommend 1250 at the minute. Now Master, obviously this is probably your best bet to farm, however it is really difficult at the minute with sort of the power, but if you can do it, I'd recommend doing Master, because you do have prisms dropping quite often because they are common, and you even do have a chance for an Ascendant Shard. Grandmaster, this is for sort of the high tier sort of things, but when that does come, obviously farm that. That is all the sort of tips I've got for you guys to farm materials. If I've missed any, leave them down in the comment section, and obviously leave a like on today's video. If you could subscribe, I would appreciate it a lot. And at the minute, Blazing Boost does have a 10% off the Deepstone Crypt raid, so if you guys are struggling, check it out. There'll be a link in the description and a pinned comment in the comment section. As always guys, I will catch you in the next one.